All right, go
Hey
ahead.
Sam, so my question is, so I don't really know how to answer this question. It's behavioral, and it's like it says what makes you really excited about IB and what makes you nervous. I think I have like I can answer the excited part pretty easily, but like nervous, I don't know how to really like say something that won't like I don't want to say a weakness here. Like what
Um,
could I say?
yeah. Um, I mean, I think like the most, like the easiest answer that kind of comes to mind when I hear that, like initial reaction is, you can say you're, just nervous about, just like the sheer amount of hours. But you have to like, it has to be nuanced. It's like not because, not because I, don't
Can't
think,
handle them, but yeah.
yeah, not because I can't handle it,
Okay.
I can work long hours, but more so just because, um, I don't know, a lot of people make a big deal out of it, and like I think I can handle, but like I've never actually worked a job with those hours before, right? So like,
Yeah.
if anything, like until you actually do it, uh, you
You can't know. Yeah.
can't know for sure. And also it's just the fact that like, I mean, aside from that, there really is like nothing else to be nervous about, right?
Hmm.
Uh, or maybe I don't know. I'm just like kind of brainstorming, but maybe something else that you could say is like, one thing I'm nervous about is that, investment banking can be kind of a cyclical business, uh,
Hmm.
and it's like, it's very much influenced by, how the markets are doing, right?
Yeah.
Like how the stock market is performing, how the economy is doing, and that affects like deal flow and things like that. And so, like as we're going into an environment where the Fed is raising rates, they're trying to push inflation down, and stock market is obviously reacting to that, negatively. Like there's
Hmm.
some uncertainty around, uh, what state the economy will be in, by the time you graduate from school, 2 years from now,
Yeah.
right? And so maybe
Hmm.
that makes you a little bit nervous. I don't know, like that might even be a better answer than saying you're nervous about the hours, because that's just like, hey, I'm nervous about the macro environment, but that's like out of your control, right?
Yeah.
I'm nervous that if I enter banking at a time when there's not a lot of deal activity that, affect my learning experience or something, or
Yeah.
and also job security, right? Maybe something like that. I mean, that's just like very honest, right?
Yeah. 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 For sure. I was also thinking like something that came to mind is like um potentially like if I got like an internship, like not getting both sides of the job, I guess, and like doing like only pitching and instead of like I don't know, like actual I don't know, like face to face stuff, stuff like that. Could I say that?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
You don't want to make it sound like you think you're too good for pitching. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
Like
no, for sure.
like it's beneath you or something. Like the truth of the matter is, like as an analyst, a lot of the time that you spend is going to be on pitching,
Yeah.
and then like a small percentage of time that you're going to, a small percentage of your time is actually going to be spent on, um, actually doing live deals, right? Because the
Yeah.
vast majority
Hmm.
of pitchers don't make it to the life deal stage, right?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to like come off too much like that, I guess. Yeah, that's right.
Hey there, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for more customized advice that's tailored for your specific situation, then I invite you to book a free strategy session with our team at the link below. We'll talk to you soon.